Hey everybody, thank you so much for inviting me to chat today. And thank you all so much for the incredible grassroots work you do. I apologize that I can't be with you today in person, but I'm so excited to share a few words about what we're working on and keep you updated on all our good stuff. And I also want to thank you for being one of the first environmental groups to support our work, the Farm Act, which really is all about making sure that we continue to build that intersection between agriculture and climate. And I think it's so important to build off that good work that we were able to get started last year. In my district, across the Central Valley, we know that climate change isn't affecting just some polar bears off in the Arctic somewhere. It's affecting the everyday lives of every human being across the valley and across the country. We've seen that in the devastating wildfires we had last year and the year before, and the year before that. We've seen that in the floods and the droughts across our state. Of the 19 warmest years on record, 18 of them have happened just since 2001. So we're doing everything we can to fight with you for our planet, our future, our kids' future. We can't do anything less. And we have to be able to do this with the mentality of growing our set of allies, broadening the folks under our tent, and arming them with the skills, the resources, and the funds they need to combat climate change. I'm tired of folks across our area feeling like they are the enemy, blamed for climate. It's time to bring them with us into this fight. That approach led to the Farm Act. Which is all you know is a bill that I wrote, introduced last Congress with your support. It brings Central Valley farmers into the mix, gives them a seat at the table during these discussions, and provides them resources that they need to become climate resilient, to keep their businesses running and ready for the 21st century. What this bill does is it creates a brand new $2.5 billion fund to help farmers fight climate change by adopting new technology and practices to cut emissions, increase sequestration of carbon, improve air, water, and soil health, and invest in lower emissions equipment. Think about it this way: if all we do is put a methane digester on every dairy farm across California, that's the equivalent of taking 5 million cars off the road. That makes a big difference, and that's something that we can get started on right now. We are also working on the same effort on a $10 million project for funding 10 pilot programs to help farmers by innovatively using new techniques from things like almonds, which can use their almond shells instead of burning them in a field. We can use every last bit to improve air quality, improve efficiency, and also make farmers more income. And all of you know we're also working very closely with the Biden administration. We have slim majorities in the House. We have slim majorities in the Senate. We have to be able to work with everybody to get stuff done. I'm so thrilled that President Biden has made climate one of his top priorities. One of his first executive orders was rejoining the Paris Climate Accord. And I think we have to make sure they continue to keep up that pressure over the next few weeks. One of the arguments that I sometimes hear is that fighting climate change, it's expensive, it's difficult, and it's true that it's not going to be easy. But look at the tens of billions of dollars that California is spending every year just fighting these wildfires. Think about the 30% of ag workers in the Central Valley who get laid off every time there's a drought. The costs of the status quo are enormous, and we have to work together to get that done. So thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time today. Thank you for working alongside me, and thank you for all of the grassroots efforts that you've done on this essential fight. Take care.